Hi, my friends. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya, Sidegigcrafts. Guys, I need to get some crafting done today. Oh my goodness. It's been a day. I have been cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning some more. And going through cabinets, fixing odd things. And it has been a lot of work. And I am excited to be able to sit down this evening and do a little crafting with you. So I thought, let's get this little guy out again and see what more we can do. I had a bunch of things I wanted to put in here, and I remember being short some pockets. So I think that's what we need to do today, is make some more pockets for this one. And I found this bracelet while I was cleaning. And I was thinking it would be really fun. I wish I knew how to make a closure out of it, but I can't quite figure that part out unless I had another one that would snap onto these, but I don't have that, and I don't have snaps. So that actually, I have an idea, because if I was to cut here and sew this into a book and then sew this piece onto the flap, I could snap it shut. But I don't think I'm going to do it on this one. I think I'm going to do it, but not on that one. So I can make that a closure. And so that's what I'm going to probably do on a different one. Okay, so like I said, I've done a lot of cleaning today. I'm hoping that I can find some things. I didn't do a lot in here in my craft room, but things did land here. Some of the things did, and that is okay, because we're going to use some of it anyway. Not sure exactly what, but some of these things sure can. That's something else. And I know I had this out, or something like this, for my cover, Raggedy Ann for my cover. Raggedy Ann and Andy, I think it was both of them in the picture, I feel like. So I feel like I want to kind of put those pieces in there. That's for something different. I don't know if I did any belly bands yet. We could use this little tag on something. That would be really cute. And then I've got a scrap, some tags, and then these were kind of things I wanted to put in there. I know there's the cover that I wanted. That's the cover that I wanted. And oh, you know what? That against that plaid is really cute. Maybe let's work on that today and see what we can get done there. So I found out that I can reach my Big Bite over through, through the fabric in the back, and I can reach here, so I can still put my rivets in there, thankfully. So here's the thing, is I need to figure out how I want to do this. And I know I want some papers behind it. I think that would be absolutely adorable, honestly. And I think that I want to base it on some craft paper. And oh, I had a piece of acetate in my hand earlier. What did I do with it? Oh my gosh, it was the perfect size too. Okay. So I think what I want to do is make something like that, but then I need something solid behind here, and I like this. I'm looking at this rust color, and I think this would be really pretty, this color back behind here. So I'm going to find something that color. I need to find that acetate. Do I have that color? I think I have that color, or something close. Maybe not. I might have to make some. I might have to make that color, guys. Those are all pink. I've got orange. Oh, you know what? Michelle gave me a color. Okay. She gave me some ink that might be just right. Question is, once again, where is it? Oh no. Oh no. All right, but we're gonna cut and we're gonna make this happen. And I think I have, if I can't find that one, which I may not be able to be honest, because it's right here, but it isn't. You know, it's one of those things. I know it's right there. Ooh, this one right here. Okay, we use aged mahogany. We use aged mahogany. That's going to be about the closest I can probably find. All right, so I want to do, I don't know how big to make this. How big is this? This is 2.5-ish by 3.5. That's like an ATC card right there. I'm going to trim this up a little bit because I think it's a little crooked. And I don't mind if it's a little smaller. So while I was cleaning today, I was watching Hoarders. It made me feel so much better. Is that terrible? I know it's a terrible thing to say, probably. It just made me feel like, okay, I've got a handle on this. I'm good. And I felt so glad my living room is coming together. So, okay, let's see if we can get this approximately similar to the color. I'm gonna just slice a piece of this off too, just to work with it. And I don't know if I'm gonna get it that color. I can get it maybe pretty close. Maybe. This is probably way too big, and that's all right. But I just want to, oh yeah, that's a nice color. Turn the paper into a more burgundy color. Yep, I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that about the Hoarders making me feel better. It did not come out how I meant to do. That sounds horrible. Sounds really horrible. Sometimes I just feel like my house is just overwhelming me, but it's not like that. But I was able to go through some of my cabinets and pull some of the stuff I didn't want anymore and thought, I haven't used this in years. I got some baking done. I made bird bread. I made pumpkin muffins for breakfast. Bird bread for the birds. Using some of the bird seed that they didn't eat. You can make cornbread and add that in there, and they love it. Well, they're supposed to love it. I did see they ate some of it, but mine are still not wanting to eat much other than just seeds. So I'm still trying to get them to recognize that some of these foods are good. So, all right, I'm gonna put that back there. And I need one of my towels. Put that up. So it was a good day. All right, I like that a lot. That's much closer to the color that I was looking for. So I'm gonna just go ahead and glue that down. In a minute. I wanna ink that first. This is going on our Cozy Farm journal. Just something, you know, Raggedy Ann and Andy are handmade dolls. I had them when I was a kid. Did you guys have them too? We probably, most of us, a lot of us did. I had, I think I got Andy first. I don't know why. Everybody always got me the boyish stuff first. It's like if I got the blue dress, my sister got the pink one. I got the yellow, she got the purple. I don't know what that was about, but you know, if it was between red and blue, I'd get blue, she'd get red. I don't know why. So I got Andy. She probably got Raggedy Ann. There we go. And that made a much closer color that I was looking for. And I have these to do something fun with. So there's that. It's not quite the same, but it's closer. And I think it stands out a little better. I love that. So I'm going to cut this piece right about, I'm going to give it a little black at the back side there. Oops. Right there in the middle of that strip. And then I want to glue this. I'm just eyeballing things, guys, just trying to figure out what would be cute. Just kind of like that, I think. Just kind of like that. There we go. And then, see, I think that's a good size for the front of that. And then we're going to put this on here. And I'm just going to leave a small frame around this one as well. So I'm going to glue this down first. Just right up in the corner where I can kind of eyeball those corners up there. Then, what I like to do is just kind of cut these right about there. And I think that will make a really cute cover right there. But like I said, I want to put the acetate over it. So give me just a minute. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to put you on hold for just a brief moment and see if I can find that acetate. All right. So fortunately, I found the acetate. Unfortunately, it's way off size. Now I could put it over like this and put the things here, but that leaves paper sticking out. Don't really see a point in that. So I'm not going to do that. But I do want to still use eyelets and put this on here because I think it would be adorable. So I'm going to go ahead and ink around the outsides of this. Maybe I'll sew around it. I think that would be nice. I think that would be nice and tie it in a little better. I'll even rough up the edges. Yeah. All right, I'll do that, and then I'll go ahead and rough up the... You know, when I moved my desk, I did not find my little Tim Holtz edge rougher-upper. I didn't find it. It must be tucked into something. I wonder where I put it. Who knows? One day it's going to turn up and I'm going to be like, oh. I would go buy another one, but I don't know. They're kind of pricey to just keep losing. Especially if I can use my scissors, right? And I'm on a no spend kick. So there it is. I'm not buying another one. I do, however, okay, so I do have to buy another vacuum cleaner. Mine was busted when somebody was trying to help me. They busted it and I cannot use it. And so I do have to buy another one of those, and I am buying a set of pots and pans because mine were also burnt up. So I'm getting new ones for Christmas. I got Christmas money. I'm spending on that. I'm going to go ahead and sew on this one. Be right back. All right, my friends, I've got that sewn up and ready to go. I think that helped it make it look more like it belongs here. I'm going to go ahead and get out my, I've got my drawers kind of buried. I'm like, maybe I'll look at it a different way. Let's see. How does this one work? Let's see here. Okay, my hole punch is right there. So I'm gonna go there and there. I think that's probably fairly even. And then right there and right there. Okay. Now I've got those holes punched here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark my fabric. I think I'm going to go up just slightly. I may want to put something else down here. So I'm going to kind of leave that option open. Maybe even just, ooh, you know what would be really cute? Put a little pocket down here with fabric. Wouldn't that be cute? A plaid maybe. Let's just use a pen and mark this right here. This is where our holes are going to go into the fabric for our eyelets. So now I know where to place this. I'm going to go back in from this side. Hopefully, if I figured this out right. And, okay, yeah, this should work. This should work. I just need to make sure that that hole that is placed in just the right spot. Crossing my fingers. Oh, and then we're going to go a little further to, oh no, I'm not going to be able to get that one. Doggone it. What am I going to do? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I didn't want to have to do this, but I think I'm going to rip my seam right in here. Actually, just right there. I think I can do it. It would have been better to do this beforehand, but since it's too late for that, woulda, shoulda, couldas don't really help us, do they? We're going to rip this seam, and I'll have to re-sew it afterwards. I got these little scissors, you guys. I love them. I think I got two or three pairs. They're 99 cents on Temu, and they're amazing little snips. I just use them for sewing, for threads and stuff. They're perfect. I haven't really tried to use them on anything else, but they're super sharp and pretty dang good price too. They're just little sewing snips, I guess. Okay, let's go back under this way then. Didn't want to have to do that since we sewed paper on the other side, because I don't want to leave extra holes in the paper, but I'm going to have to do something to make this work, because we've come too far now. Don't want to not do it. Okay, now I think I can get that all the way through so that I can get that to the hole. There we go. There's that one. I might have to do it up here too. I'm afraid I am. So let's pull this one. Shucks. I didn't think I'd have to undo it. Did you guys have a good Christmas? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I had a nice, quiet Christmas. went to feed all the animals. I had a couple sick ones, and unfortunately found out this morning they didn't make it, but tried. Spent a little extra time with them yesterday and loved on them a bit, and they just, yeah, they were not well. So took care of everybody yesterday. Gave all my animals a little extra Christmas love and attention. Gretchen got extra treats. And we had a nice meal. Got to visit with Josie on the phone for a while. Got a message from Chloe, which was nice. They're off doing stuff for the holiday. And talked to my parents. And watched some movies. It's been a nice week. A nice couple days off to enjoy the holiday. Oh, well, you know, I don't think this is gonna work. I gotta get this somehow different. I think I'm gonna have to undo this side. Ugh. I don't know how else to do it though. I'm gonna have to. I mean, I can re-sew it. That's not a problem. The only thing I don't like is it leaves holes on the other side. That's the part I don't like. But I'll deal with it. We'll make it look nice. So if you're gonna make this cover, make sure to make your holes before you put the whole thing together, or you're gonna have just as much trouble as me. Okay, a little bit more. As long as I don't rip the paper, I think we're in good shape. Need a little more room here. Sometimes we just learn as we go, right? Come on. Is that good enough? Let's see. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. Okay. Ugh, all that. We're going to leave that unsewn for now because we got to put... Oh, man, this one too. Oh, what a mess. Because we still have to put the eyelets on too, so we'll need the tool again. So there we go. That's easy enough. And of course, I'll be able to get the machine on there once more. Okay, so this is not right. How could I? Oh, it's up here. Okay, well that's all right. That I can reach, and it won't show because that other piece will be over it. So that's no problem. I did the wrong spot on the fabric. There it is. There it is. Okay, that's much better. And it's gonna go this way, not that. Ugh. What a hot mess. What a hot mess. Okay, now that I didn't want to unbury all that, I still have to get in here to get my eyelets, which is kind of hilarious if you ask me. Okay, so we'll just put a couple things away while we're at it. There's those glue thingies and some extra die cuts that are just laying around. Actually, I had a plan for that. I still do. I still do. And that one can go over there. That can go there. That can go there. We'll set that aside. Sorry, guys. Hang on a minute. That actually goes in this drawer. This goes down here. Those papers can go on the floor for now, and we're there. All right. Alrighty then. Good golly. Okay. Should we use the wide ones? I kind of like the wide ones. What do you think? Is it too wide? Is that too much? Too industrial? I kind of like it. Hadn't thought about it. Or do we like, I like the tan ones too. We could do these little tannish greenish ones. I don't know what color they really are, but that's kind of nice too. Which ones do you like better? This is tough. Could do red ones. I don't want to do red ones. We could do like this brown is nice. I kind of like the mixture. We could do, well, I grabbed another brown one. We could do the orange. I've got orange over here. I don't think I want to do orange. I can say no to that. That's that. I can say no. I don't like that. Should we just do the brown? Let's just do the brown. Is that the right one? I think so. And I do like the green though. It's kind of cool. But I think that's going to be more what I'm aiming for. I think so. Okay. And now that I put those all so carefully in there, let's set them aside for a minute. As we get these put together. All right. Let's see if I can get this big boy over here. Now, I don't know exactly. Aha, that's how you do it. So this is when you want to punch the holes, when you do this way. And this is where you do the eyelets. But I don't know which eyelet to put it on. How do you know? I don't know. So I'm just gonna do it. I've never known before. And it's always worked out, so we're just gonna just whatever. If this doesn't work, then I'll try it different next time, I guess. I think that's in there, is it? Did that work? Okay. It kind of didn't because I missed the hole. All right. So now what? How do I get that out? How do I get it out of there? How do I get it out, you guys? It's not like I can put another one over it. Boy, I'm just messing all kinds of things up today, huh? Is there a way to get it out without ruining it? Oh, shoot. I'm just going to tear it. Oof. Okay, well, let's try this again. I might need to do the wide ones if it's not going to fit. But I think it is going to fit. I think I just didn't quite do it right. Is this the wrong? No, I think that's right. See, that one didn't do it either. Well, it did a little bit. It's like it's the wrong size. Is that possible? I mean, I know there's different sizes, but it's so weird. I wonder if I can go in this way, this direction this time, since it's closer. maybe I'll have more luck. Is that better? Maybe. I feel like I'm bunching up the fabric a little bit. This is not the easiest tool. This one I can get in here. Let's see if I can get that one in this way. I think I might be able to. I'm gonna need one more because I pulled that one out. Is this the same color? Oh, I smushed that one way too hard. And it didn't work. See? What is happening? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull these out because they're really not catching on there very well. I can see, well, that one did. That one did all right. No, it really didn't. It really didn't. So what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. You guys, I'm trying to figure out how to fix it, okay? So forgive me. But you can help learn with me how to fix it. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to pull this one back out, hoping I don't just tear the crap out of this thing. I should have a tool that undoes these things, right? I think some of my eyelets are real crappy, to be honest. They're super soft compared to others that I use. I just don't like the way they handle being put on there. As I smoosh. I'm gonna put the wider ones on there. I think that's gonna work better because these just are not working. Maybe the hole's just too big. Is that possible? It's possible. I mean, anything's possible at this point. Let's see if I can get this one off too. And hopefully that will fix the damage that I've now made on both of these, both the fabric and this. So remember the wide ones I didn't really want to use? Well, I'm going to use them. But we're going to use, let's see if I can find, we're going to use a darker, not the bright silver. Hopefully I have enough. There's a darker one. There's a darker one. See, that's different. Oh, shoot. Not the silver. That's that one. This is that one. Different metals here. Darker. There's 3 of those. Whatever I get 4 of first is what I'm going to use. There's 4 of those. Okay. So it's silver, but it's a brushed silver. Let's see what we can do with this. I think the necks of these are longer too, so they should be able to go through the fabric better if that's what the issue is. Let me see if I can turn that. I just don't know what way these are all supposed to be turned. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, and that didn't work. But that's okay because it didn't. I think I forgot to snap the thingy down. You guys still with me? Hopefully. Hopefully this isn't too boring to watch me messing up. These really should work on here. Maybe not. Maybe these things only work through... No, they shouldn't just work through paper. That's not necessarily what they're for. They're for all kinds of things. Right? I think. Okay, now back in the hole. Is it back in the hole? Oh my God. I can't even tell. I can't even tell. That should be right. Ugh! Did it work? No! It didn't work. All right, so here's my next option. Since this is not working for me, here's my next option. Let's just snap these on here. That didn't even work. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Give me one more. I don't know where that one went. Oh, just one more. Seriously. I don't know what the problem is. See, that didn't work either. Okay, so something's wrong. I'm using the wrong something. Let's try that. That kind of messed it up a little, but I think I'm okay with that as long as it closes at this point. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up just clamping these down, and I'm just gonna glue this onto the front. I just don't know how else to do it. Don't know how else to do it because it's not working for me. All right, so I'll have to sew all the way back around there because that's a pocket, remember? So it's got to be sewn shut, and that's my cover, of course. So this is gonna actually just be, ooh, you know what? I could hand sew it on there. That would be cute. Hand sew loops to hold it. That's what I'll do. Okay, I'm gonna go sew back around here. Be right back. All right, you guys, so I got it sewn all the way around, and then I went ahead and sewed it on. Sewn all the way around. Oh, sewed around here. I knew I was sewing, but what was I sewing? I already had that done. But got that sewed around this way and then sewed those on. I'm going to go ahead and add some hot glue onto this too, just to make sure everything's sticking properly. I want to use some hot glue here, and then I'm probably going to use some of the my Barely Arts underneath here to help hold it. While I was sewing those, I did sew the holes shut underneath it just for a little better structure so it doesn't tear or anything. It wouldn't show, but I sewed it shut because I felt like I should. And I'm glad I did. Okay. Make sure that's hot. I guess I don't have to sit there and play with it and find out. I'm really liking how this is turning out. I really do. Oh, and you know what? I kind of messed that up a little bit, didn't I? Because I was going to put buckles on here. So I'm going to have to think of something else. But that's okay, because I was thinking about putting maybe even large grommets in here. If I only do one, this is going to be flappy. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm going to come back to that idea. But so I should have probably thought of that and put this a little bit lower, but that's okay. I think I can put this under here. cuts out just fine. I won't need the barely arts then. Just want to make sure it's coming out. Hot glue doesn't always stick the best to fabric, so just want to make sure it's working. There we go. And that is all set. Boy, that was a chore. That was definitely a chore. I was not intending for that to be so difficult. But here we are. We're at the end of it. And we've got a really super cute cover. See, that kind of chewed up the inside a little bit, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It's a, you guys, it's a scrap. It's a junk journal. They do that, you know? Okay, so let's put some of these other things in here too. I don't think I need that anymore. I was going to put that little, where is it? Getting in my own way now. I found this picture while I was looking. Look at that. The horse and the cart there. Should I cut that in to make it 2 instead of just 1? Then I could use it in 2 journals, not just 1 journal. I could put one in my horse journal and one in this journal. I think that's a swell idea. Since this is a cozy winter journal. Okay, so I have these things. I think this one's too bright in here, so I won't use that one. This is cool. This is something. Of course, my tags. I'm missing, there's a little piece that I was, there it is. This one. This is something I wanted. And now that I'm looking at this, I really like this. And we're going to put this somewhere too. I don't know where. But I'm just going to glue it on there, on the paper. And then we're going to find a spot for it. Maybe just right there. Where's my pin? Oh my goodness. My day is really starting to kick my butt. My back is starting to be a little sore while I'm sitting here. I got my whole card making department cleaned up from downstairs in front of the TV. So all of my craft supplies are back here in my craft room. And I'm tripping a little bit because it's all kind of waiting for me to put things in the proper spot. But I don't have a proper spot for everything just yet. Should I put that there? Maybe I can make this a little tuck. Or here. Because the numbers, I kind of like the numbers and the that. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? There might be a better place for it. Ooh, maybe here. There it is. Found a spot for it. Now what about this one? That could be a tuck as well. We'll just leave that part open. And there's a little tuck. I like it. And then we need to put some of these in here too. How about Man, even my hands are sore. I had to fix a hinge on my cabinet got broken. Somebody forced it shut and stripped the screws out of the hinge. So I had to fix that too. And so I did that today. That hurt my hands a bit, just a bit. I hate doing stuff like that. It's been like that for months, and I hate doing stuff like that. It's hard. And I'm always afraid it's gonna go poorly and I'm not gonna be able to figure it out. And so I hesitate to fix it, but I got it. I did it. It's done. I'm proud of myself for doing it, but it was a lot. And my hands hurt. All right. So we've got quite a bit going here, and I'm happy with that. I think I just want to put these two like in a pocket. And we can make another pocket. Give me another strip of something. Give me another strip of something. We'll have this. That doesn't look like, that looks more spring, doesn't it? I have more plaid. I'm sure there's some right here. I know there is. It's just a matter of finding the right spots for all my thread papers. Got, oh, and there goes a die cut behind the desk. Darn it. See what I mean? Somehow things are not going my way. All right, well, how about this? How about we make a belly band? I like it. We're gonna do that. So that's gonna get cut right there. I'm gonna have to get down there and get that belly band or that die cut before I go to bed tonight, because otherwise I'm gonna forget it's there. And I don't know which one it was, so that's gonna be a problem. Gotta get stuff put away. Okay. So there's a belly band. And I have another one. This one. So that's at the beginning of the, or the first part of the half of the book. So let's go to the back half of the book and see if I can do this one on a page, preferably on the right hand side, but maybe not, maybe not. Could have put it there. Nope, it looks like it's going on the left hand side. I kind of liked it for this page right here. I think that's nice. And we're going to fold that right there. Or I could put it on this one. I did want to put it on the right hand side. Let's put it on this one. Because the other one's on the left hand side. There's no rule. I just, like to mix it up. And then we'll just kind of stick these in here for now. How about that? All right, you guys, I think I've had enough. I think I am exhausted. And I think that we got a lot done, believe it or not. Just having that done. Just learning and figuring out how to get that done was a lot. So I hope you are all finding time to craft. I hope you have enjoyed this craft along. Thanks for putting up with me and learning through my mistakes. And, it's going to be a beautiful journal, mistakes and all. That's what we do. We make junk journals. They're not perfect. In no way, shape, or form are they perfect. Look at all this. That's what makes them fun and cute and unique. So thanks for joining me. I hope you guys will hit that like and subscribe button if you found anything useful here, or just, enjoy laughing at me. That works too. Love y'all. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.